Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you're watching. Welcome to Bridging the Gap. I'm your host, Councilor Glenn.
Hey guys, William V. Thompson here.
And we're on episode number 34.
That's it, Council, man. I'm excited, man. You know, we've gone through 33, and the last time we talked on 33 about creating money from your credit, and we're going to continue that process because as people know by now that money is nothing but what?
An idea.
And guys, if you're lacking money, it's because you're lacking ideas. We're going to talk about creating money today by being a deal maker.
All right, before we get there, what was the biggest one you put on creating money from your credit?
I think the biggest thing, my friend, is literally becoming a personal guarantor to do a deal.
Okay.
You know, somebody finds a great deal, the numbers make sense, and all you're going to do is bring to the table your credit, and you're going to walk away with a nice fat check or a nice deal or a house with equity in it. So, brother, a PG or personal guarantor is a great way to go.
Gotcha. I like the authorized user a little better myself.
That's sweet, but it depends on what. That gives you consistent cash flow. But the PG, I make him make $5,000, $10,000, maybe $20,000. But again, you can do both of them.
Yeah, you can.
Bottom line,
Yeah, all right.
both can be done.
Yes, sir.
All right. So today, man, this is the deal maker. This fellow meets no strangers. This guy's always kicking ideas around, and he's great about finding people that he can partner with to do a deal. So today, Count, I want to look at creating money by being a deal maker. Now, when I talk about a deal maker, what sort of comes to mind?
Basically, it's a middleman, for lack of a better term, or somebody that basically puts two parties together that are looking for each other, but for whatever reason can't find them.
You're right.
It's really marketing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're right about that. Okay. So let's say, for an example, I'm a landlord, and I have about 10 houses.
Okay.
And I've listened to you. I got 10, 15 houses now, but I got a problem. Some of those houses are vacant because of I can't seem to find tenants for those homes. How can you, a deal maker, help me? You make money, and I make money too.
Help you find the tenants. So whether it's, and that's how businesses start. You think about it. If I was able to get a list of landlords and say, hey, I have vetted tenants who we pulled criminal background checks.
Great, okay, good.
We've done credit reports.
Yeah.
We verify income, and they are ready to rent.
Good deal,
Income qualifies. And here's a list of tenants. Or, I was able to find you, an individual, through my hustling and just network. Somebody's looking for a house that meets your criteria and say, hey, that first month rent, I want.
I like it.
That's my fee.
Yeah.
And you keep the rest.
Yeah. Now think about that. I'm the landlord. I got these 10 open units. So let's say 10 times $1,000. That's $10,000 a month I am missing out on. And normally I'm going to get the first and last month anyway in advance. So literally as a landlord, I get the first and last, give half to you. So I'm nothing out of pocket now. And I have vetted. And again, emphasize vetted again. Why is that so important?
That's important just because I know if I have vetted tenants, they're probably going to be there a little bit longer.
Good point.
I don't have to worry about them tearing the place up or a bunch of stuff going on in my unit.
I like it.
So that way I have some stability in the tenant. So I'm not coming to you 6 months later say, hey, I need another tenant. That last one didn't work out.
Yeah, I got you, man. Good idea, good idea. So again, folks, you can be that person, again, a deal maker, because there are a lot of people out there now that have vacancies, okay?
Absolutely. And then you can, find the vacancies driving around looking for rent signs. They still put them in the paper as well. Craigslist,
you're right.
Facebook Marketplace. Check all of those places out. And even sometimes Zillow will list houses that are for rent.
Yeah.
If you see the same number, the same landlord popping up a few times, give them a call.
Yeah.
And that's what I like to do, even with wholesaling. When I first started, man, I called my cash buyers first.
Okay.
And asked them, hey, man, what are you looking for?
Good point.
What's your criteria? What zip code are you looking at? It could be the same with a landlord. Like, I may look for a tenant that has 4 times the income, 4 times the rent. Their income is 4 times the rent.
But the rent's going to be okay. I got you.
Some landlords stick to 3.
Okay.
But they may have stricter, requirements. But if you don't know that up front, you will never meet that person's, what they're looking for as far as a renter. But if I call the landlord and say, hey man, trying to find some tenants, this is what I propose. Can you give me your, criteria for a perfect tenant?
Okay. I got you.
Some may like pets, some may not.
Good deal. Could you potentially double dip, meaning that everything, we talked episode 30 or so about making money online. Could you potentially double dip, and even people who are looking to rent, maybe even get some type of fee from them to find them the right place they're looking for.
Yeah, you think about it. It's a company here locally, Help You Rent.
Okay,
They do the same thing.
That's wild.
Yeah, the property managers, or they're not property managers, but the landlords list their properties with them.
Okay.
They advertise it to the renters and charge both parties a fee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my guys, folks, why can't you do that? Again, it's all because you now know. Think about that. And a person I could personally have bad credit. I could be unemployed. I could be disabled. But again, it goes back to money, nothing but an idea that's actionable.
Absolutely.
All right, good deal. Here's one that's a little bit more down your alley again. Instead of me, I have a house I want to sell. Mm-hmm. I don't want to fool with the realtor because sometimes, in my opinion, they may not get it. I have a house to sell, okay? How can you help me and you make money as a deal maker?
Easy. I mean, the best way to do it as a deal maker is to find a hedge fund.
Okay. Okay, now what in the world is a hedge fund?
So a hedge fund is a conglomerate, for the lack of a better term. Basically, it's a pool of high net worth individuals who put their money together to acquire property.
Gotcha.
Somebody runs that hedge fund.
Okay.
So you can find a buyer of a hedge fund and sell the property to them. Okay. They don't charge a commission. They pay pretty good as far as, value to value. They're not looking for deals like a wholesaler would be.
I'm with you. Okay.
Like I talked to one of my cash buyers last night. I had a property for sale, fully renovated. And I was like, man, why wouldn't you buy that property? He said, Count, I could go buy 2-1 for $30,000, put about 10 in it, and I'm all in $40,000 on a house I can rent for $800-900 a month.
I got you.
Why would I buy a $135,000 house and have that same rent? The cash on cash return don't make sense for them. Hedge fund buyers are totally different. They're not necessarily looking for steals like that. They're looking for places to park their money where it's going to grow. Okay. So they'll be able to pay you more.
Okay. Now you use the terminology, and please get this, guys. Cash on cash return. Explain that.
Now, I don't know the exact ins and outs. You probably do better. But basically, he's putting in $40,000.
There you go.
To get $900 a month.
Okay. And 9 times 12 is 10. Let's call it 11,000. Mm-hmm. So he's bringing in 11,000. He spent 40,000. So when you do the math, 11,000 over 40,000, that's about a 27% return annually on an appreciating asset.
Now, if you take that same rent, that same 900, but you pay 135,000 for the house, huge difference.
You're right, no doubt about it.
So the cash on cash return from a $40,000 house all in to 135,000. Granted, it may be in the hood, but his cash on cash return is great. That's what he's worried about.
And that's the number, man. You're right.
So he could buy 3 houses at that price that he would have bought the one at 135 and make $2,700 a month.
27 a year. I mean, annual percentage.
Yeah, but instead of having $900
I got 27.
one house, he got $2,700 from 3.
I got you.
At that same 135.
I got you.
Because he just bought 3 2-1s instead of one really nice 3-bed, 1 bath.
I like to. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and again, guys, it goes back to, we call it cash on cash, cash flow. It's synonymous. And that's why numbers never lie. You got to do the numbers. Don't fall in love whether it has crown molding or not, or it has the hugest backyard, etc. But fall in love with the cash on cash or the cash flow returning. That's how you build generational wealth. Plain and simple.
Agreed.
Okay. Hey, now let's look at number 3 here. All right, so I have found this great deal, Council. I mean, I found this great deal. The numbers make sense. I don't have any money. How, as a deal maker, how can you come in and help me? And in helping me, you make money.
Easy. You could be a broker. So you could partner with several of these lending companies, Lehman One Capital. Okay. We're broker with them. So anytime that somebody has a deal, whether it be a fix and flip, a buy and hold, single unit, or even up to 4 units, I, as a broker for Lehman One Capital, I ain't got nothing to do with their process. All I do is make sure I'm able to find the people, get an application, send it to Lehman One.
That's it. I love it.
I get a percentage on the actual total loan, whether that's 1 or 2%. Again, that don't sound like a lot, but $100,000, I'm making $1,000 for connecting 2 people that wouldn't have connected. And as you grow your network and people know you as a broker, do 3 or 4 of those a month. I mean, that can change things for you.
I got you. And the thing people got to understand, Counsel, do I have to have a job to do this?
No.
Do I have to have good credit to do this?
Nope.
What about, do I have to, can I be disabled and do it?
Yeah, you can.
Do I have to have a college degree to do it?
Nope.
Do I have to be the best writer and reader in the world?
Nope.
How about have a college degree?
Nope.
Okay. What must I have? I mean, in other words, it has to be something that I need to make this work.
Just the ability to hustle.
That's it.
And the mind to learn. That's it, man.
It's plain and simple.
And maybe an internet connection.
Yeah, I got you. See, so again, folks, remember, stop making excuses. The only limitation you have in life, guys, is how you think. And today, Counsel has given you an awesome system of creating money by being a deal maker. And let's do one final one. Business owners. Business owners normally pay a premium for what they call acquisition costs to get a new customer. So let's say, I say my case, let's say whether it be tax clients or consulting clients, etc. How can you make money by helping me with clientele?
Man, several ways. So let's say, for instance, if I wanted to help you get more tax clients, I ain't know nothing about, setting up Facebook ads, which is where I would go first.
Yeah.
Hey, Thompson, can I, if you don't mind, can I, at my dime, let me print out some yard signs.
Okay, yard sign, okay.
About your tax services and give them a number to call. And if you don't mind, can you set up to where we have this number that is tracked? That every new client that calls this number that comes in, I get 30% of what you would charge.
Okay, I'm open to that. Yeah.
I do. I'm gonna pay for my yard signs.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay for the tracking number. It's gonna forward to your number. When this person calls, say, "Hey man, I saw the sign. You do taxes. I need my taxes done. Can I come in?" You charge $300. I get 100 every customer.
I'm open to that.
Them yard signs gonna cost me about $100. To trace that number is gonna cost me 10. Mm-hmm. All I need is 2 clients and I break even.
Wow.
Let's say I take that same thing and I put, and this is a little antiquated, but I go to the depot, bus station. I post up the flyers, but I got the little peel off coupons. Bring this coupon in for 20% off your taxes.
I love it.
So every time somebody bring you a coupon, that's one of my referrals.
I love it.
Passing out flyers. Or if you really, got a time to honestly watch YouTube for about an hour or two and learn how to set up a Facebook ad for them and do a lead generation ad.
I love it.
And just charge for the leads. Hey, it's on you to convert them, but every lead, give me $5.
Yeah, see? And that's powerful because, again, people many times are paying a lot for the lead. But if you bring me 100 leads a day and they meet certain criteria, that's something I know I, as a businessman, and I think most people be open to get those kind of leads that are already sort of been a little pre-qualified. Yeah. Somebody, myself included, will pay you for that.
Absolutely. Again, that's a hustle way you can do it. The yard signs, the posting of the flyers. And then there's a way that you can just think for a little bit, learn the skill.
That's it.
How to run a Facebook ad, a lead generation ad. So if I can do it for Thompson, I wonder if my barber can use more clients.
That's it.
I wonder if my massage lady can. I wonder if the guy to wash my car, I wonder if they could use more clients.
That's it.
So now you got 4 or 5 people you're running a lead generation ad for.
I like it.
They pay for the ad spend, but every lead you get a cut. It's up to them to convert it.
Right. That's it.
You don't need to be doing all that. But if I can manage the ad for 4 or 5 different people and I'm getting paid per lead, lead generation ads are the easiest one to run.
I love it. I love it. And the great thing is, you're talking about whether you live in California, you can help me in North Carolina.
Absolutely.
Whether you're in New York, you can help me down in South Carolina. So I don't have to be in the same city. And I'm going to end with this here and let you wrap things up for us.
Yeah.
On a couple of occasions, you talked about building your database, building your list. Sort of close out with why is that so powerful? And you've taught me the concept about monetizing the list.
Yeah.
Let's end with that thought.
Was it Mark Walker we were looking at that one day? He had like a 4-day seminar going on. He was basically talking about how a list literally gives you the opportunity to print money.
I love it.
Because if you have a list and a product, now you can't, I haven't seen it work with people all over the place where they're selling crypto here, they doing tea here, they doing real estate here. Like, you got to be known for one thing.
Good point. Yeah.
What's that one thing that your list knows you for?
Okay.
So every time you put it out, you have people that are ready to buy. Whether that's you running lead ads for somebody, whether that's you being a broker and you growing your list of real estate investors, and you're sending out a automated text every week and an email twice a month.
Okay.
Hey, look at these are current rates. We're running deals. If you refer somebody, this is the email you send out to your list.
Okay.
I'll give you $100. I mean, that's gonna bring you 1,000. Are you willing to spend 100 to make 9?
Mm-hmm.
All day long?
You're right.
And it grows your list at the same time. So if I'm constantly putting out information about that one thing that I'm trying to dominate in, and I'm growing my list at the same time, anytime somebody comes up with a deal, now that may be, somebody doing one a year, you got somebody doing one a month, but you're at the top of their mind because you're constantly putting out information on the same subject matter.
I love it. All right.
But yeah, that list is powerful. It literally gives you the ability to print money.
I love it. All right. If you really want to know how to do it, next week we're going to do podcast 35. We're going to be talking about building wealth by building an online business. And I tell you, I'm going to be the guinea pig, or I'm going to be the case study hopefully next week, because Counsel, by God's grace, has helped me double and almost triple my business because of online. You want to catch us next week to learn how an old school guy tapped the wisdom of a new school guy. We bridged the gap, and whereby heretofore I was brick and mortar. Now probably 69% of my business is online. Next week, learn how you can do the same thing for your business. Back to you, Count.
It's easy, man. And again, I didn't know any of this before.
So I was his guinea pig. It sounds like it, but it worked.
It worked out well. But yeah, man, find something you want to do and dominate in it, man.
That's it.
My son asked me the other day, he said, Dad, how come there's always one bank and then there's another one right next to it? And I said, I didn't say birds of a feather flock together, but that was my initial thought. I said, son, if that bank is open and successful, that means another one can be there too. And I pointed out gas stations and then fast food restaurants. They always cluster together. So even if there's somebody in your area or in your niche dominating, there's still room for you as well.
No doubt about it.
You just, again, what was that quote? I wanted to read a quote. Somebody said it today, and I heard it twice. Maybe the secret sauce we're looking for is in the hard work we're avoiding.
I liked it. That's true.
Yeah, it's not a get rich quick. Ain't no magic pill I can give you can take. It's going to take some work.
That's right.
But guess what? About 90% of the people ain't willing to put it in.
That's right. So you already got an advantage over most people. It's true.
90% of the folk don't want to do it. They talk about it. If you just actually take action and be consistent, you're in the 10th percentile already. Just stick with it.
That's right.
That's it.
All right, let's do it. Well, again, like us, subscribe, share, pass the word here at Bridging the Gap. We're changing lives. Why? Because cash flow is the rocket fuel to build generational wealth. Good day and God bless you.
Leave me hanging.
Well,